Hey, we got something to share.
Very bright, very shiny objects.
I'm super excited. Are you?
Yes, there's a lot of neat stuff here. I'm gonna
Okay.
move this out of the way though.
Yeah, you can set that over there. I'm going to keep manhandling this very gently, though. Very, very gently. You'll see this a little clearer in a second. But I want to tell you what we're doing today. So I participated in an whatnot auction
Mm-hmm.
that was definitely worth it.
Yes,
Probably the longest auction I've ever participated in.
it was
And I
an all-day affair.
It really was, and I got to I'll give a shout out where credit where credit is due. Let me tell you what we're going to do and how we're going to do this. No, I didn't almost drop that. That wasn't
No,
that. No, that wasn't it. Hi, my name is Angie, and welcome to Reserved Grace.
I'm Jake.
Let me tell you about Preston Street Market. So, if
Mm-hmm.
you have not heard of Preston Street Market, I'm going to put a link in the chat or in the description below. Please go over. You want to watch his reveals. It is masterful. And he's a fellow Texan.
Mm-hmm.
They're from Texas. They're near Houston.
He's the guy that the lady we met at
Yes, at the Benz.
the Benz was telling you about. Yes.
Yes. And
Okay.
so
Yes.
I had heard of Jason or
Mm-hmm.
Preston Street Market. I had seen a couple of videos, but one of our channel members from Reserved Grace
Yes.
said, "Hey Angie, you need to check out this preview of an auction coming up. I think you're going to like it. It looks like your kind of thing."
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, it was
There
my
was
kind of
some of
thing.
your things there.
And I thought I need to check this out. So on the day of the auction, I signed on bright and early and I stayed the whole time. And the things I'm going to show you today are my haul from
Mm-hmm.
that experience. But here's why I thought this was cool to do this video. Jason is does consignment. So he gets consignors who send him things and then he does a reveal. He like I said, he's masterful. It's so soothing to watch. So he does a reveal
Mm-hmm.
and then he auctions all of the items on Whatnot, which I'll put that link as well. And then I purchased, and now I'm going to do the other end of the reveal,
Yes.
right? Is that how it's?
The back end of the loop.
Yeah, I'm going to close the loop. How's that? Well, and then there'll be another loop if we do sell any of these items,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm on the fence on which ones I would
Now,
put
some of
on
them are going
Reserve
to be
Grace.
sold, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll go on
They
Reserve
may get
Grace.
wore first, but they may
Oh
get
yeah.
a night out or
Well,
something.
most of these items have never been worn before.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get things that have never been worn before, I tend to not wear them myself.
You don't want to be
Because
the first one
I
to.
don't because I don't I just, they're like pristine and perfect. Okay, this is just one of them and I will tell you more about this. But you ready to get started?
Yep.
All right.
A lot of what we have is going to be Signer. That's what this is. Um, Signer, Swarovski were the two big ones in that lot.
Yeah.
So this piece we discovered it's from the Dynasty collection or Dynasty series, uh, which we believe is probably from the TV show. This is
It's
from
from
the
my
this is from the
memory.
80s. Yeah, and that would make sense because I could see a lot of this type of stuff being on that show, being
The inspiration.
yeah, the
Yeah.
people that was about, flashy, over the top. This is it.
Yep.
So this piece, it's you said 15 inches,
It's 15
roughly
inches
15
around. Yep.
inches around. It's the back very clean, very nice.
It doesn't appear to have been worn.
No, it doesn't look like it's been. I mean, there's no marks on the clasp. There's no marks on any of it, and the clasp is very cool. It's not going to release.
It's marked
on its
Signer,
own.
right?
And it's marked Signer right on the clasp. It's kind of hard to see that, but you can see the right there is marked. That's a cool piece.
It is very, very cool. It is so about 15 inches on me is collar length,
Mhm.
and it is pave Swarovski crystal all the way around with this beautiful gold tone, and then the enamel, kind of like a crosshatch
Mhm.
type of a woven
It
appearance.
it's probably not. It reminds me of almost a snake skin.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I do
the
agree
way
with that.
you see patterns on it.
Well, I think the way it moves too, that may give
Yeah.
you that same that it
That's what it reminds
feel.
me of. Actually, is even when you grip it, it's shaped kind of. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're the
it's a
snake.
beautiful piece.
So some of this was from a state. Is that where, like a private collection? Is that where it came
I
from?
I believe, yeah, it came from one private collection,
Okay.
and I'm going to tell you right, just like,
Collector, obviously.
yes,
Yeah.
right off, just from the very beginning, I did not, I have not, we've gone through this and we are not disappointed at all. You are going to see some of the most beautiful pieces. And um, yeah, it's really to share in a different audience some of the beauty that's out there in the world that in vintage jewelry. Very beautiful. The items here from day one of the auction, I did participate in day two yesterday,
Okay.
all day. They didn't go as long. I'm happy for them because that was too much, I think, in the first one. And there's 2 more days.
That's crazy.
I know. I can't
Or-
imagine.
That's amazing.
Who's it crazy that the original owner or what? I mean, just
Yeah. I
can you
mean, it's a
imagine?
lot of, like, this is another piece that
Yeah.
looks like it was just taken out of the case, never been used, never been worn. Another signer piece. You know, I know.
How do you know?
But I would assume they're the same because the clasp is the same.
Oh, that's true. Whoop.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they're actually kind of, when you clasp them, they kind of look, the shape's the same.
Well, really, it's kind of,
Well, never mind. No, it's not.
it's not too hard to figure this out when we have almost all signer.
Well, yeah.
What I
it
was
says
starting to
signer on the
say, this lot is mostly signer, a couple of Swarovski,
Mhm.
a couple of and brand. We said that earlier.
Yeah.
But the one for next time is more St. John. And
back. Oh, that's right. You said that. Yeah.
and I have never, I don't have any St. John pieces. So these will be literally my first St. John pieces that I've acquired.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see the quality. And I didn't actually even bid on any in the first round of the St. John because it wasn't my thing, And I thought,
Yeah.
well, you know what? Why do I not have St. John? I have everything. I try to get everything else.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is an Omega chain, no Omega necklace or Omega chain, which, by the way, is highly coveted right now. It's like a vlogger like thing. They're not easy to come by,
Mhm.
and well, I have to wait. I'm not sure if I got the silver one or not. I don't remember, but I might have gotten the silver one. Okay, so let's talk about this one real quick.
Okay.
This one is also about, well, this is the one, this is 18 inches.
I think it was a little. Well, I think it was actually.
I believe, yeah, it's 18
That's
inches.
to the outside.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I learned how to do, okay, hold on. Wait, I got this. To get the circumference, this is elementary math, I know. To get the circumference, I did the diameter
Mhm.
times pi,
Yes.
and I got the circumference, which was 15,
15.
little bit about
Yeah,
15.
15-ish.
So it is 18 inches long, but the inside that goes around the neck is 15 inches.
Mhm.
Okay, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And here is signer right there. I would say this may have been worn. If any of them, this may be one, I would wear it. But I think this is maybe one that had been worn. What do you think?
I
Do you doubt it?
I don't think so. And the reason I originally thought it was I could see just some very small markings, but I
Mhm.
think it's from putting these on it.
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah, so it did come with 2 slides.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's what it's from because there's really not like wear or anything. There's just a few around the clasp when I.
And they're both of them are marked signer as well. So this slides onto here.
So
There
you
we
can,
go.
yeah.
And then, or this could be interchanged into that one.
Mhm.
Again, not disappointed whatsoever. It is beautiful. It's just as it was presented. And
What's funny with it is when I was looking at it, this is so much bigger. First, I thought, why aren't they the same size? But the reality of it is the blue. If it was this big, it'd be too much.
hi, that's a good
Yeah.
observation.
Because when I put it together, that's one thing I noticed.
You know what? I want to check something on this one too.
Okay.
Because hold on. That's lapis. Even better. I love lapis. Lapis is my favorite.
Okay. So here's something also when you put it together, see how that's kind of offset?
Oh yeah.
It's actually, I just realized it's shaped to slide.
Of course it is.
But the blue is, if it was this big, you would it would overpower the necklace, I think.
I am in love with this even more
Yeah.
now.
The blue is, I like the blue one. The blue one I like better than the white one.
I love that this is an actual stone. That is a sizable stone. That's just a
Mhm.
beautiful set. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Can I rate them? We
Sure.
didn't rate. Did we rate the first one? Do you want to rate your dynasty one? We kind of split up and we kind of took turns on what we were looking at. I'm storing them separately. So stored. Everything gets protected.
Kind of owe it to the jewelry to do that.
I feel like it's respectful.
Yeah.
I do.
Somebody else is taking really good care of it. So
I don't want to get
kinda
it and be the one that
have to
breaks
carry
it
that through.
or disrespects it.
We were at a shop, it's been some time ago, and there were some very old crystal pieces, and it was just kind of amazing when you look at a piece of crystal or glass that's 150, 200 years old and there's not a chip in it.
Yeah.
And glasses in the cupboard that are 8 months old have chips and scratches. And
That is true. That is true. It was, yeah. That is the place. That's, oh, well, I don't know where this went, but that is the place that, I need that to stay with that. The place that I'm taking the reserved grace members. We're going to do a live shopping there.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
cool.
coming up. All right. Next one we see right here.
So this piece,
Who's it by?
this one's by Signer. And we learned some things about the name and the stamp earlier, a little bit.
The cartouche.
So yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
This piece, the faux pearl,
Uh-huh.
the crystal, what is this? You told me what it was and I forget.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's Pave, right. It's Pave Swarovski.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's some of those in here.
Yep.
The cool part of this is
and they're Navette. These are called Navette, the black stones.
Cut on them.
Yeah.
No, this has a really good contrast between the black and the white. It's a classy, clean look. Yeah, we put it up here.
Well, that one's on black, but still, it still stands out.
It still stands out. So
Isn't that
the
pretty?
faux pearl, yeah, and it's something we talked about before. With the back is as pretty as the front.
It's very well finished.
Yeah, it's a lot of care goes into making these, so that's a quality piece.
And if you think about it, let's just say Signer because we know that how there's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
They went from fine jewelry,
yes,
to costume jewelry. They could have cut corners on a lot of things.
Yeah, they still built it the same way.
Yeah, they just
made
used
it the same way. Just the materials, the stones, the shiny parts were a little less expensive.
They did use Swarovski, which it was the top of the line.
Oh yeah,
and still is.
They didn't skimp on.
And then when we get to Swarovski, let's remind, because I didn't know about Swarovski, some of the details about Swarovski either. I mean, I know some, but I didn't know all. We did some studying. Okay, so this is the gold tone 18 karat. Oh yeah, this is 18 karat plated costume brooch featuring a 3-dimensional flower design with a stem. It is adorned with stunning large faux pearl, glass cabochon, and Swarovski crystal embellishments throughout. This is gorgeous. Couldn't find much about it. That's okay. I like having the
kind of better.
I like having the unique pieces.
Yeah.
This is the Signer orchid. And
we could not find one like it.
No. Well, we did
found pictures of it.
Find pictures of like somebody who from 13 years ago who put it in like a online forum thing.
Yeah, but when we went to open it up, that information was gone.
They're not a bright white on the Swarovski crystals. They're more of an amber or maybe like a topaz. It gives it this like gold glow.
Yeah, the whole thing looks gold color.
It's just a glow all the way around. It's just beautiful. This one looks like it may have some wear right here. Not wear, just a little bit of
it's
age.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that it's really been worn or, there's no real, I don't know, but the Signer is right here off onto the side right there. And this is the way it's worn, which in pictures we saw one that was sold at an auction that it was.
They displayed
it like this. You always have to look where the pin is. The heavy part is going to be below the pin. It just
that's what I'm saying. There's a little, looks like I think that one's been worn. I think that one's had some stories I could tell.
Yeah, it's seen some things and I don't blame them. I would wear that. This is
cool.
Beautiful. I could see this on a coat.
That's what I was thinking, like on a wool coat or on a heavy winter coat.
Yeah, I was thinking a wool coat.
Yeah.
it's just spectacular.
Mhm.
But other than that, that's all. And yeah, we couldn't find anything on this one. We found a silver one that sold at an auction, but you can't really find the details on those. And so there's
Yep.
that one. Okay, another one. I could not find anything on this either.
Other than it's signed.
Yeah, it is signed.
Mhm.
Right there, you can see it.
Mhm.
It's a little bit different of this is the one that's just a little bit different. So
Yeah.
I think it's older.
Yeah, even the make of it, it's not closed. You can
Oh
see
yeah,
through it.
that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
It is very different. Like yeah,
Mhm.
that's completely open all the way
Yeah.
through.
It's like
So you'd see fabric
you would
or
see the back.
anything.
Yeah, whatever you wear it against, you would see through it.
Okay.
This next piece is really cool.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It's one of those things that I.
If I told you I would have bid on something like that, would
When
you?
I saw it in the preview, we
Oh
were
yeah,
talking
you
about
did.
it,
Yeah.
and it looked cool. Not as cool as it is. Yeah, it looked a little. It didn't look this cool when we saw it when I first saw it. That is a koi fish.
Look at him. He is so cute.
His mouth's open.
His mouth is even open.
Yeah, that's the funny part about it. That's what I thought was kind of.
And it's you can look in, you can see in through, it goes through. It's just the details on this. Again, a piece that I would say has not been worn.
No, that I don't think has at all. There's no marks on that. It doesn't look like it's.
I'm even like I washed my hands before. I'm almost thought about wearing white gloves. I did wash my hands very well because you don't want to get the oils from your own skin on here.
Or cheeseburger.
Or yeah, just whatever, anything. But even the detail, look how the tail comes up. Like it's actually in motion.
Yeah, it does. The way the fins are curved.
There's just
it looks like it's moving.
Movement.
Mhm.
Movement and motion. It's not just a static piece of jewelry. It's actually a story going on right there.
Yeah, it's the colors go really good with it. The little green, I like the green. I found some that had like
a red, right?
Well, and some of them they had little colors throughout, which didn't look like a koi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked.
There was something different.
Yeah.
Well, I think this one is stunning. It's charming. It's playful. Look at the little face. It is so cute.
It looks like it's having a good day.
Gorgeous. This is new old stock because it's that both pieces still have, you can put it up there, it's fine. Both have their original price tags on them. Bracelet is right at 7 inches. You have a green and like an amber color in there, a little bit of a rose color.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a pinkish red.
Who is this one by?
I don't know.
It's Swarovski.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to find I remember where I saw, I'm going to find where it's at. It's in here. I saw it earlier. It's right in here. So let's see if we can go a little bit closer. But yeah, it's right in here. You guys, trust me, it's right there. So these are Swarovski. So these have still the original cushions, the little cushion clips, and original tags, and it's a set. So beautiful, beautiful.
While we're on the
Swarovski.
I know them for binoculars.
What? Swarovski?
I know them for lenses on optics. That's where I know the name from. They make.
Really? Do I not know that? How do I not know this? Did you know? I mean, am I the only one that didn't know? Sometimes I feel like that's the case.
I think the camera I have has a Swarovski lens.
It's not Swarovski. It's
I'm sorry, it's Zeiss.
Zeiss.
Sorry, it's
okay.
Zeiss.
I was thinking Weiss,
You're
then
right.
I knew it wasn't Weiss. Okay. I feel better now. What? What'd you find? Did you find something?
Yes.
What'd you find? Is it really? But you don't have Swarovski.
No.
Lens. You have Zeiss.
I believe that's it. They make optics.
Did not know. Well, here's what we know about Swarovski now. It was actually started with.
They make very expensive optics.
Wow,
that's why I don't have them.
Oh, sorry.
I use Vortex. They're.
Sorry.
No, it's I wouldn't.
Maybe I need to. Maybe Christmas.
No.
Prime Day's coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Why?
I believe the Vortex is.
You're happy with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I kind of feel bad.
Why?
I don't know because well, one I didn't know.
No, and for me, the Vortex, um, Vortex is a really, they fight well above their price
Right above their
range,
class.
above their weight. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So I don't spend money needlessly. So I see where you're at.
yeah.
Okay. Things that we've learned about Swarovski.
Mm-hmm.
That Swarovski. So I think it was Christian Dior.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had the vision for the Aurora Borealis
I think yeah. I remember
crystals.
yes, that's what you were saying.
So he partnered with Swarovski to make the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. Which Aurora Borealis AB crystals. It's that iridescent, crystal that's got gives that like a rainbow effect.
Mm-hmm.
And we found that Swarovski basically provided all the best crystals for all the major jewelry manufacturers, but they didn't create their own jewelry line until the 80s.
Yeah, that's so.
They didn't
for
compete.
100 years, they just sold their stones.
Do you think they had a non-compete?
Maybe.
They could have had a non-compete.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier just let somebody else do the work with your stuff.
And I think it was multiple generations were involved, and probably as they got next generations were like, hey, we want a piece of this.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. All right, let's talk about this beautiful Swarovski creation here.
That's the Celestial.
What color do you see? I mean, now we see it. We're never not going to see it.
Yeah.
But I did not know this was green.
No,
it's green, by the way.
It looks more blue, but it's definitely.
I don't even, when it was like auctioned, I don't know that I remember them saying it was green. They may have not even said a color. I don't care. It wasn't about that. But when I started researching it, I said, wait, this is green, not blue, which is, I found odd that it's not bad odd, just different because it's the sky. It's not green.
But it's the night sky.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Well, I was thinking more like a cobalt.
Stars, moon.
Oh, I get that part. But I mean, I would think it would be like
night
super
dark. Not blue.
It's dark though.
That's why
you could do a dark blue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're not buying it.
It's not green either.
It's not green for sure. Okay, but let's talk about this.
That's green, but the outside sky isn't green.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Look at this. It still has the original. I don't know what this all is about in here, but it has all these numbers, and I'm sure it was like the handwritten barcode basically down in here. And so guess I'm going to say this has never been worn either. So this is Swarovski. This is, I think it's about a size 6.5, and it's oval, which is so brilliant for a couple of reasons. But one is that it doesn't move, it doesn't spin around.
It won't roll on your wrist.
But when you put your arm down, it works. By the way, don't put your arm down with this. don't I'm using this
on the table.
This is velvet or felt, but yeah, you don't want to like clink this down because it has the pave all the way around, the just beautiful construction, and easy open and close. I don't have to fight it. That is a big plus.
It's the same on both sides.
What?
Meaning whichever way you wore up, it's the same.
Oh, it is the design.
They mimic each other.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the closure. So it is. There's the hinges on that side.
Yeah.
So it's hinged.
You're right or left-handed.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's beautiful. Okay. And then, how cool is that?
Yeah.
That is so much fun.
Cool pin.
It's focusing on this one, so I'm going to take this down.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the little happy face. I mean, it's just, I feel like that's a good man in the moon, right? It's just a good one.
Look at the back.
The back is spectacular too. Okay, and this still has, so this is new old stock. I'm not going to open it because I haven't done it. I'm just not going to. It has the cutouts of the stars and even crystals in the back. Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 in the back.
Yeah.
Quality craftsmanship, finishing to all the details. You don't get things like this in our jewelry today.
No.
You're not going to go to Forever 21 or wherever and find something like this quality.
It may look like that on the front, but the back isn't.
Just beautiful. Never worn. Still new with tags. Gotta love that. And okay, I have to tell you. I am super grateful that you never have been like, you did what? You don't, I don't have to hide it from you. And I appreciate that.
No, these are all investments.
Thank you.
That's the reality of it.
I'm not being super mushy, and I'm not trying, but I do.
No, but these
you
are
know,
things that you can wear them for a while. If you decide you don't want them, you can get your money back.
True.
That's the whole. I mean, that's the reality of it. It's they're good purchases.
This one, I don't remember anything about it. So I had to do some research, and what I think it is, I'm just going to read you from the notes. So I think it's called Pre-Adored Gold Tone Caviar Chain Necklace and imitation black onyx cabochons on either end of the clasp, clear rhinestones along the clasp.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And the clasp is beautiful. Now this is a piece that I would wear the clasp towards the side.
Yeah,
you want to see the clasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this opens here. Oh, magnetic closure right there.
Yep.
This slides in here. And are there two sides? Nope. Just checking to see how that goes in there and there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, the pearls.
The pearls.
Okay, I kind of felt bad about these because, I will back off.
Yeah, you think somebody wants it for themselves.
Yes.
You're not necessarily competing with a reseller for it.
Right. I can generally read the room, even
yeah.
if, auctions, I can
Or
generally.
even if you think somebody wants
That's what they collect.
and they can do more than you can do with it.
Yeah.
They can have it.
I will back off.
Yeah.
And the pearls I needed though. So I felt like there were only, I think, 3 sets of pearls in the whole day.
Okay.
I did get two of them. But the reason is I'm doing a video on pearls, and I needed more pearls. I felt like I needed more variety. Okay. So that's where I'm at. This is a vintage 24-inch cultured pearl necklace with a 10-karat gold clasp. Cultured pearls, likely Akoya or freshwater. Their 10-karat yellow gold clasp is marked 24 inches, and the pearls are about 7 millimeters.
Okay.
So and I'll do this in the pearl video, but this is what a lot of people don't realize. This is how you do your millimeters. So make sure this is one set on millimeters, and then you take a pearl and you put it in here, and so they're a little variety. So that's 8. So what did I say? Is that 7? Yeah. So they are real pearls. So maybe this is an 8. I thought you pick one and you measure it and it was like 7.4. But anyway, okay, so they're about 8. So we're gonna say this one's 8 millimeters, 10-karat gold. So the way that this works on the clasp, it's hard, especially if you can't see. Oh, and then what I found out also, there is a little bit oxidation. Yeah, oxidation, and because these are probably originally strung, they are knotted and original stringing, so they have not been restrung, so they're original. There we go. It's gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful pearls. Now the next ones, there's a difference. There is a difference in pearls. Can you just feel that when you just felt them, and did you just tell? This is actually this is a shorter strand. This is 21 inches, and the clasp is 14-karat gold. Now, again, I will do the pearl video, so that's coming up shortly. You can definitely tell distinctly the feel of the pearls over faux pearls. And so these are about a little over 8 millimeters in size, 14-karat gold clasp, and this doesn't have any oxidation, but the knotting is more consistent in this. This is a much higher quality with the gold, but also just the way that it was strung.
Put together.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. That color is a little bit more of a champagne.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I have a new love of pearls.
Yes.
Wait to see this one. This is pretty cute.
What is going on with this dude?
Did you not see him?
No, I didn't.
We took fun. He did some, he researched some, I researched some.
Looks like, I don't know that I've ever seen a Buddha on vacation.
Oh, that's right. That's what he looks like, huh?
I mean, he's,
yeah.
He's got a little sunshine.
Yeah. That is so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Joe Mass.
Cool.
Joe Maz is one of my favorites as far as a designer, Joe Maz. This is jadeite,
Mhm.
and I believe that that is a culture pearl.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. There's a crystal right here. Yeah,
There's
so this is.
3 of them in there, it looks like. Or
Oh
well,
well, yeah. Here,
yeah.
there's 3 total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is carved jadeite, very intricate carving as well. And again, costume jewelry, real jadeite,
Mm-hmm.
not plastic, not lucite, and beautiful
Yeah,
construction.
even the back is clean.
I don't think it's been worn. I just really don't think that was worn. It's just the energy on this one. The energy, doesn't it feel good?
It's pretty cool.
Fun, fun, fun. He's on vacation. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Tropical Buddha.
We have 2 left.
Mhm.
And I have to tell you, I'm just going to own it right now. One is not leaving me. Do you know that?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know. That's not leaving. So this strand,
Mm-hmm. There's some big ones in there.
yeah, it is. They're graduated,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on. It's looks like it's original string there, and there is a bonus to this. Look at that. You know what that is? You know what that is, Jake?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's a uranium glass.
It is uranium glass. You know, I can't pass up uranium
Mm-mm.
glass. You want to tell them why? Some people know, but
Oh, because your dad had uranium glass.
and now
That
we
was it.
have
Yeah, we have it.
my
There's just
dad's.
kind of a connection with Jerry.
Yeah, my dad collected uranium glass. He had a
Mhm.
beautiful collection, and thankfully, a friend of the family brought out his glass to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Yeah,
Yeah,
Randy brought it
Randy
out.
brought it out, and so I am combining my dad's uranium glass with my cobalt glass collection in a special hutch as we redo our dining room. And so this reminded, I mean, I can't pass that up,
No.
right?
Uh-uh.
That is gorgeous. How long is this? Oh, this is 18 inches as well. It's fun. I love it. It's fun. So this one will get to go out into the world, though. I think it can go out in the world. And this, thank you for holding this one to last. This one's probably going to be with me for a little while before it goes out into the world. This is antique. And the length is 36 inches. I'm going to move it up here. We can see a little bit better. It's 36 inches. It does slip over the head. There's no closure on this one. This beautiful, beautiful filigree work all throughout. Each of these individual stations that go around. That's like a wrapped, like see how it's like almost like a pasta
It
noodle.
looks like it was originally almost like
sheet.
a round, like a coin, and rolled.
Yeah, that would be how it would. Yeah,
Kind of like if you roll a bottle cap.
yeah,
That's what it looks like.
that
to
does
me.
look like that. I just
Mhm.
noticed that.
Yeah.
The beautiful purple iridescent beads
Kind
here.
of like a shell almost, the way.
Yeah, you're right, like a conch shell, or
Mhm.
yeah. There's the centerpiece there.
Yeah.
All right,
And
and
the bonus.
look at that.
Mhm.
That one really just catches. That one just, even in this light, which I did some research on uranium glass.
Yeah.
The more, go ahead.
I was going to say that's got much more of the uranium in it.
Concentrated.
Pyrite, yes.
So yes, the how's my nails?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of glow is really an indicator on quality. But this,
it has to do with the percentage of, or I'll say the
concentration
ratio of the uranium to the
so
concentration. Yes.
I did it again. This one, I can't let this go for a while.
No, it's a very cool piece.
There are some pieces that I just claim, and I'm like, okay, this is special.
Even if that wasn't the uranium glass, that's a cool piece.
It is special. Well, what did you think? What did you think at home? I would love to hear what you think of that collection.
Yeah, I think you get a lot of feedback from that.
Yeah. What was your favorite piece? Well, let me see. What was your favorite piece?
I always hate this part.
We know mine, but I would have to pick a second because that's just a given.
I think maybe the koi fish.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah,
he's cute.
Although the fun Buddha I didn't even realize he was in there.
A little bonus.
I think the koi fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, because the koi fish isn't the most bold and bright, but there's something about it. I think it's just that it looks like it's moving.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It does have the
It's
movement.
got movement to it. Yeah.
That's really well designed.
Mhm.
Well
Yeah.
designed. I I like the planet brooch.
Mhm.
Saturn? That's Saturn?
The planet brooch. Talking about the celestial?
Yeah, the celestial
Yeah.
with the brooch. Is
Yeah,
it Saturn with the ring? Does it have a ring on it?
It's the moon. It's our moon,
Oh God.
I think. I mean, look.
Jeez.
You know what? You might be right.
Sometimes I feel so. It is. It no. It is. It's Saturn. No, let me bring this camera with the circle.
You think it's Saturn?
Well, yeah, because it has a ring around. But isn't Saturn the one with the ring around it?
But it was our moon, I thought. And then.
No, I know there's a ring around it.
We'll look.
Okay, here we go.
Ready to see who's right?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm right.
Oh, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. Where is it? Show it.
It's
okay,
actually
hold on.
That's like, it's kind of an odd because that's like our sky. But yeah, it looks like a ring. So yeah, you could see you could say that was Saturn with a ring around it, but I don't.
How would you not see it's Saturn?
Because Saturn, we got all our stars and the moon and.
Tell me one planet that has a ring around it.
There's a couple.
Jake. Don't be that guy.
I mean, it could be. You could be right.
Could be right.
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
I could absolutely be right.
But
it's not the moon. The moon's right there.
I know, the sun's right here.
So it's not.
That's the equator. That's the equator. See,
no,
the moon is in the northern hemisphere and the sun is in the southern hemisphere.
Okay, now you almost got me convinced.
No, I think I could see that as a ring of Saturn.
Okay.
You could be right. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, guys, who's right?
Now we have to Google it.
Who's right?
We have to Google
No,
it.
we're not going to Google. We are not going to Google.
No.
Don't Google.
I'm going to make
Tell us who is right. Choose wisely.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much to Preston Street Market for an amazing first and second.
Yeah, no, that was a good
auction. I am so glad I found you. And thank you to Stephanie from Reserved Grace, one of our channel members. Thank you so much for recommending that I check it out and hanging out with me. I enjoyed kind of talking back and forth, and we emailed each other. And so that was fun.
Yeah.
And she has an amazing figural collection that I need to see.
Oh, you were telling me that on our walk this morning, you were talking about that.
Yeah. So
cool.
Good times. So now you've kind of seen the first one. You've seen, now I'm going to, again, look in the description below, find the link to Preston Street Market, also to Whatnot, so you can check out
see what he's got going on.
They have three auctions that they do, at least one or two. I don't know. They do multiple auctions a week, and they're different levels. So like they have the vault. I don't know. Check them out. I think they're awesome. So
that'd be something.
I appreciate you guys and being so gracious and welcoming me as a new person into your family over there, because it's definitely a really cool group.
Yeah.
Right?
They have cool pieces.
Yeah. There's more. Yay. Wait for part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do all 4, but I can at least do the first 2.
Yeah. See what happens.
It's so good. You want to join me? You want to help do one of the auctions with me?
Is it a school day?
No.
No?
We're going to go.
Yes. But before we go.
Okay. What?
You haven't told anyone to do what they should do.
Please, if you found any entertainment value, if nothing else, from
very entertaining.
You're so charming.
Yes.
So bubbly.
Yes, I am.
Your bubbly personality.
I'm smiling on the inside.
If you love this bubbly personality as much as I do, let me get rid of this thing on you. Please give us a thumbs up, like, and
subscribe.
Yes, because why?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Enough said. Case closed.
It's like kindness. It's free.
It
doesn't cost anything.
It is free. And leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Who was right? Who was right on Saturn? Just saying.
It's the equator.
It's not the equator. Love you. Bye.